husband died there.
Because the freaking Avatar and his friends would always mess up his cabbage stand. She's like, my cabbages. So then when you see him again, and he's a crotchety old man in Legend of Korra, he hates her because the previous Avatar always broke his cabbage stand.
It just broke the cabbage.
Hence why in the PS3 version, if you break all the cabbages in the stage, you get the Not My Cabbages achievement.
I gotta travel 2.0 kilometers, what the fuck? You know, it's time for the horse montage without montage.
Did you ever
Horse.
play... the core extension horse montage. Did you ever play Sonic and the Black Knight?
Yes, I love that game so much.
What was your favorite, like, level?
I can't remember my favorite. I remember the most annoying one though.
Which one?
Or I guess there's like two. It was like that crystal one, like the one in the cave with like the light crystal.
It's gonna be my favorite.
I could like never get the light to go on the right spot. I'm like, I'm holding the controller right. Please just go.
You want to know what little kid me would do?
What?
I would replay every stage until I got the maximum number of followers.
Oh, I remember
meant
one stage. It was like you had to run through a field and there was like these giant wooden stuff. I can't remember what they were.
Like targets or something?
They were like giant wooden like areas. They were like almost like giant catapults, except you could climb on them.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Like it was a large field and they're like moving vehicles. You had to run to them and stuff.
Yeah, I remember that stage being pretty fun.
I actually didn't like that stage. we're like complete opposites of what stage we like and don't like. I remember the King Arthur boss fight when I was little.
Oh, I had trouble with that one. That's my second disliked one.
Bruh, when I did that as a kid, I think it took me 4 days to beat him.
Poem.
But when I did it when I was 13, I beat it first try. I'm like, dang, bro.
Going back and beating games.
How much of a trash gamer was I when I was young? But you wanna know what's even more painful?
What?
So, Super Metroid.
Yeah.
You wanna know the most common place people get stuck?
Where?
They land on the planet, they get the morph ball, they get missiles, they go, and then that's all they got, because they forgot, you know that thing I used to get 2 items and to save myself from a pit?
Yeah.
Well, let me just forget how to do that when there's a very obvious hole I can go down that leads to my next upgrade. So, not even 5 minutes into gameplay, they already gave up because they got stuck. That didn't happen to me, and I was 4. What did happen to me was I got to the first boss, I killed him, I got the heat resistant suit, I got all the way to speed booster, after getting speed booster, I got ice beam, I never went up to get power, I got power bombs, this is all 4, when I was 4, I fought the ghost boss, and then I never got farther.
Whenever I fought King Arthur, like I had the strap on my Wii remote, so I pretty much just spun it in a circle in the air.
Oh, that little kid just took off every single strap in my frickin' house.
Huh. I was just like, it told me to shake the controller. I'm shaking the controller.
It was funny to see my family rage when I would beat them at Wii tanks, and then they just chucked the remote, forgetting I took the strap off.
They just yeet it.
My sister broke our previous TV because I beat her in bowling, and she's like, "F you," and threw it at the TV.
Honestly, I believe that. You puny enemy, you think you can beat me in my sword skills? You buffoon. Why is this game so good? Horse. You fool. In this game, enemies can like you kill them, but they don't actually die, so they crawl away, like they try to leave, and it's so funny because you walk over to them, and you just stab them in the chest, and the game is like, you should do this because you get a ton of resolve.
In Nioh, there's a thing where if you break an enemy's stamina, they start panting for a moment if they're a human, and If you have a sword, you shove it in their chest and kick them to the ground. Like you shove the sword in their chest and then you kick them off of it and they fall to the ground. If you have dual swords, you put 2 swords into their chest and then rip them out by pulling to their sides. So you're cutting them in half. If you have an odachi, which is basically just a Japanese, imagine a katana, but it's a greatsword. So, like how knights have short swords and great swords,
where did y'all come from? What the heck?
The Japanese have katanas and odachis. Odachis being just a humongous katana. With the odachi, you literally put them on the edge of your blade and you fling them to next year.
I yeeted that man into next year.
You literally put them on the tip of your blade and then fling them up and swing them like a frickin'. You know that thing you do where you like, oh, there's something stuck on the end of the stick, and you start shaking the stick violently to get it off? That's
yeah.
what you do to a human.
I'm like struggling with these enemies right now. I like can't block anything. I'm struggling.
Let's get better. If you have Kasarigama, which is basically just kunai with chain, then this is my favorite. You tie them up with a weight, like it's a weight, a chain, and like a sickle. So you chuck the weight at them, and it wraps around them, and then you pull them to you so that it undoes the chain, and they're spinning, and then you slit their throat with your scythe.
My family was talking about the Space Force, and how they're apparently going to be called Guardians, and I'm like, that's Gamer.
Guardians of the Galaxy, that's why.
I'm just like, that's great.
It was pretty what?
I'm like, this is what I want to see in society.
Yeah, they freaking had a petition. People are like, make them Guardians of the goddamn Galaxy.
It's like, what sounds better, soldiers and Guardians? I think the answer is very clear.
2050 Call of Duty Space Warfare, reenacting the events from 2022.
The thing about this game when I'm fighting, I move the camera in a way to where it just looks really cinematic. Because I'm like, actually like doing well in the fight. It's cinematic. Who needs actual living? Not me. Living pin. Farm.
Persona 5 has such good music.
Welcome to the rice fields.
So, you know the You'll Never See It Coming song?
Yeah. That's
the song that plays when you just get into a fight with an enemy. But there's a different song that plays if you ambush an enemy. But enemies are ridiculously easy to ambush. And when I say ridiculously easy, in palaces they have a meter that goes from 0% to 100. If it's 100%, you have to deal with more enemies, more traps, a whole lot more bullshit. If it's 0%, you have to deal with less enemies, less traps, less bullshit. The only way I get it to 100 is when the game mandatorily makes it that for certain story segments.
It purposely makes it harder.
I don't have enough guts to invite the Smexy teacher to my house. I'm sad.
I'm level 120
I'm not leveling
Fortnite.
up any other stat except for guts now.
I got Sapphire Man Cake. Because, yeah.
Sweat.
No, there's a bunch of challenges that give me experience. The Predator skin's actually really cool.
You about an old man causing trouble. Ask around for info at... Oh, I gotta go there at night?
Oh no.
Time to spend money to go to frickin' Kojima. Or whatever it's called.
I want the next Kingdom Hearts game to come out.
Kingdom Hearts 3.7
Yes.
Death by Evisceration Part 6 Prelude Ode to the Old Ones. That's gonna be the title, calling it now.
I'm calling it right now, that's the title. Where is this
the first Kingdom Hearts game I ever played was Birth by Sleep on the PSP. I'm not gonna lie, Birth by Sleep, pretty fire game.
I can only beat Terry's story.
You only ever beat Terra's story?
I think I got like right to the end of Aqua's, but then I could never even get close with Venti. Like he was so difficult for me.
Okay, one, you messed up two of their names. It's Terra, not Terry, and it's Ventus, not Venti.
Did I
Venti
say
is
Terry?
the femboy. You said Terry and Venti is
Oh.
the femboy from freaking Genshin Impact.
Okay, well, no. You know not anything about Genshin, you white man.
Thank you for your help.
Anyways, freaking Aqua was literally the easy difficulty. Ventus was
No.
medium, and Terra was
Looking
hard.
for my
How
family.
The only one I beat was
I found my
you
husband,
beat hard
but
difficulty?
I've yet to find my sons.
They died as warriors.
I work very confusingly.
Bruh, I have this problem where I'll be in the middle of the game. Like, I'll be say
Yeah.
200 hours into a game, and I'm like, fuck it, and I make a new save and restart for no reason,
Really keep eyes on my uncle.
and I just start playing only on that one.
Let me help you find
That's a serious problem I have. I did that so many times. I think I have 7 Ventus profiles.
I don't
And
think
maybe
you
12
understand
Aquas.
how cool the hat my character has is in this game is. Cause
I
like
like how
almost
you-
in every cutscene, it like dips over his eyes to where you can't see him, and I have a mask on so it covers his mouth, so it just looks awesome.
When I saw Core Expansion have that, I'm like, you look fucking stupid. I'd much rather see a mask with a helmet that doesn't cover the eyes, so all you see is the cold stare.
Look,
Well, mine's like an actual like patchwork hat. It's not just like samurai helmet. It looks better.
your soldiers.
Do I have to go to find
why?
out about the pervy old
do you
dude?
think he deserted?
When your
Pretty
husband
old
fell,
man.
your clan
Spent
searched
money to
forward
get here, so
avenge
to
their
find
lord.
him.
No one fled.
It's a comfort to know
Where's
they
the
were
pervy
loyal
old
to the
dude?
end.
This guy at the start of the game, he walked up to the enemy Mongols and he's like, "Fight me," and they just like
And
burned
then
him
they
alive.
they spit alcohol on him, and then they chuck fire at him. He burns alive. Yeah.
It was like so shocking the first time I saw it because I'm like, oh. Because you think it's about to be, because he's just like, I'm one of the best warriors here, and then he just gets burned. It's just like, no, I don't feel like it today. Fire.
Jin, over here.
I also spent like a ton of time doing a side quest to get some cool armor I had.
You know what I need to go do?
Beach.
Then we will
Vibin'.
continue in that direction.
I need to go talk to all my friends. Be like, hey, yo, guys, guess what? And I'd be like, what?
Kikuchiban.
You want to know something funny?
I
I'm like,
don't
what?
recognize him.
I have a lot of work
My
for us to do.
sister's
It's like, what do you mean you have a
husband
lot of
fought
work
for
for us to do? I'm
Your
like,
brother-in-law
I've got 3
could be
people we need to go
responding.
hunt down and murder.
Should be looking.
Not right
Hey,
now.
what? It's
I
like,
just need to
yeah,
find my
we
sons.
have serious problems. It's like, what do you mean we? I'm like,
Yeah,
oh
we.
yeah, I forgot. I meant you,
One of our
not
battles.
me, because I'm not doing any of this shit. You.
I don't feel like doing anything.
Always, that's owned by the creepy old
Who
dude.
is he?
This is
No.
Masanori.
Is this?
He was too young for
This-
battle, but his father was
I
old.
forget their names.
So
I know
he
one's
went
supposed
in
to
his
C and one's
place.
supposed to
Only
J.
a brave soldier, but a good son.
Yes.
I need to limit my guts.
But
Where's the
where am
burger
I?
shop so I can go frickin'... I need to go to the burger... Big Bang Burger.
Naga warrior.
The only way I can level up my
Naga
guts
warriors
is by
fell
eating a
enemies.
fucking
Their skill
burger.
was unrivaled.
If only Sensei
This
still
game
What I
is-
gotta do...
This game is fucking depressing.
It really is.
It's just like, go look through all these bodies on this beach where like everyone died but you.
For your uncle.
Yeah.
You know, after seeing literally everyone dead.
My question is, our uncle, we literally watched him get slashed in the face and his face is just fine. Like, how'd that work?
Mongol medicine is similar to that of German science.
German science. We don't take damage here.
So, you wanna know, this challenge thing, imagine McDonald's says, hey,
He would have
we're gonna
stayed
have
by
this
my
really
side.
big burger. If you can eat it
Must be near.
in under 30 minutes, you get a prize and you don't have to pay.
This way.
However, there's a $20 entry fee.
How
And you're like, you know, this could be worth my money. I'm a good eater. And then they bring out a 40-inch by 40-inch by 40-inch burger. And like, your 30 minutes starts now. That's what I have to eat with my Asian skinny body character every single night.
Strung up like.
Are these like her
Oh.
sons or something?
What?
Let's get them down.
We just like found this like Masiko's sons just like hanging in a tree. they hanging out.
Two little sons. Did Logan Paul say hi?
Buried
I finally ate the burger.
and children.
Hey yo, Logan Paul, where he at?
The journey to
I leveled up my
Radiant
guts.
isn't safe.
I need to have enough
Is
guts
there
to
someplace
invite
close we
sexy
could bury
teacher lady over.
that would honor their sacrifice?
How did eating this burger increase all of my stats of blood
Played there
kindness?
when they were young.
I ate this burger and now my health is increased by tenfold.
Well, I meant like social stats. In order to increase health, in order to increase my magic points, I need to go to counseling. In order to increase my magic and health, I need to go to the gym. Yo, the Phantom people actually know about me now.
Whoa.
Let's-
Yo, is that a horse? Crazy. Where's my
Man,
horse
this
at?
game has a really accurate depiction of Japanese frickin' subway trains.
The one thing they get right, subway trains.
Bro, it's so packed that my character can't even move.
You are a good
And the
mother.
loading screen shows like 30 people
But my
in a
children
tiny
are
space.
dead, and I am alive.
Just all of the people, everywhere.
Failure.
I felt that way when my mother died. That I
My character looks so fire right now, I'm like,
So young, and she was ill.
Like my sword and like my sword sheath is like white, made out of like fur, and it's like black spotted.
I know.
It's pretty nice. And then I have armor that increases like my bow stats, except I never use the bow.
This dude's like, man,
Just
all
looks
the
cool.
girls are looking at me. And then he's like, oh, I have to switch to summer uniforms.
Oh,
You
fuck.
know, instead of black outfits, it's white. Instead of black shirts, it's white shirts.
Wow. Instead of black, we
Bruh,
were
I
white
feel
now.
bad for Japanese students. They have to go to school on Saturday.
There they
Incorrect.
And their school lasts.
Charge.
So imagine waking up at 6 a.m. and you don't leave the school until 5 p.m.
No.
every day except Sunday. Now also imagine having a part-time job.
No.
That is why I didn't get a part-time job in this game, because I make more money killing monsters to try and level up than my fucking teacher does working as a teacher and a maid that probably has had sex with a couple dudes.
Huh. It's just probably. It's not definite.
She reminds me of Park with her, like,
Stay ready.
just how
There could
she
be more.
acts. She's like a I don't take bullshit
coming
kind
up
of
the hill.
person.
Watch the grass.
Watch the grasslands. Scary grass man. Oh.
This man's summer outfit is instead of a white, it's a red t-shirt. Oh, he is the school delinquent.
School.
Look, through the tree line.
They're relentless.
They really want this lighthouse, don't they? It's our lighthouse, go away. I have a sword, you don't. Parry. Bring it. Scary archer. I got a perfect parry, let's go. I did it again. Bring it. I'm not scared of your arrows. Countered. You fool. Who is you? Where did you come from? I turn around, there's like a spear guy who's just like walking up behind me. Oh no, it's Tubby.
Bro, this dude's trying to use the fact that a girl tried to commit suicide to hide the fact he let a sexually abusive adult be a high official at his school.
Wacky. Wait, I have this ability. I forgot about that. One of my abilities is to aggressively run at people and just like body slam them. And I just forgot I had it. I'm the best sword fighter around. I have wiped all of the people. I got a double parry, a double perfect parry, and then I countered an arrow.
Double backflip spin, gainer off the Empire State Building. Ooh, it's a
Gainer off the
ranger.
Empire State Building.
Hey,
Ah! Body slam. I love the body slam ability, it's so funny. Because they go flying when you do it to them. Charge. Skeet. Ah yes, killing.
I don't see any more.
I think that's it.
We do be doing it though. A large man. So
Then
how
it's
was
time.
your day?
Let's bring
fine.
this
I didn't have to do much work at school, so I just played Persona 5 during school.
Wow.
I had pizza for lunch, but here's what I'd like to tell you. I had pizza for lunch
let them
yesterday,
spend the
and I
night
had
here.
pizza for dinner yesterday. In fact, I had 3 Stouffer's pizzas yesterday.
I always called them
I
home.
wake up, I had 4 bags of Little Bites,
That's what I
which
miss
is
most
equal
after
to
my mother
16
passed.
muffins.
Voice.
I had 4 slices of large Papa John's pepperoni and sausage pizza.
That's
I then had 6 slices of a standard medium-sized pizza that you make in an oven.
You have been a
Huh.
great
6
friend,
out
Jeans.
of 8. I also have
But for
4
now,
or 3 more pieces,
like to spend
possibly
some
4 if
time
my mom
with
was
my
nice, but I know it's not. So 3 more pieces of pizza for
will,
tomorrow, for lunch.
for luncheon. You know what? I'm gonna be a good Samaritan. I'm gonna bow to these people's grave, like a good person. Just gonna teabag on their grave, respectfully.
Just casual. I'm going to respectfully drop my testicles down their throat.
Oh my god, it actually does something if you bow at their graves. Oh my god. The game's like, you're courteous. Congratulations, have something. I bowed at their grave and the leaves started
He's
flying
your
around me.
friend. Can you stop calling our friend an idiot?
Please.
You're a fucking cat.
I'm a fucking cat. Side quest. Side quest. Main story? No. Side quest. What? Also, Sweet Home is on Netflix. I just have to speak with parents real after tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow.
Please tell me I have high enough stat. Please tell me I have high enough stat.
What?
Yes, I dodged the knife.
Yeah.
A teacher throws a knife at me, and I have to have a high enough of a stat to dodge it, and I had a high enough stat. So now people think I'm charming, so now women will be more likely to be with me.
Women respect me now.
Let's fucking go.
It's time for the heavenly strike. You're dead now.
The only girl I actually want to date besides the teacher.
Oh my god.
She's a redhead with a ponytail and a red ribbon. She is also smart and extremely cute and gentle, and I'm like, I want to hug and protect forever.
Protect. The problem, like, I have to, like, communicate with parents because Sweet Home is above the maturity rating that they have set for me on Netflix, because they're like, you're gonna get kidnapped again. You're gonna get kidnapped somehow.
You're going to get molested.
Like, I always say Emma's the favorite child, and then they're like, that's not true. And I'm like, everybody's
As they
on
proceed
Netflix.
to give her 7 cars.
Yes. Like everybody on Netflix, they can watch whatever they want, and then they're like, "Nah, you can only watch like E for Everybody," and I'm like, "Wow, thanks." And I'm like, "Yeah, this is fair."
I want to date this girl. Please let
Date
me
the girl.
date her as my girlfriend.
Looks like it's time to do gainers off the Empire State Building.
I'll join you.
Perfect parry. Perfect parry again. I like how I get so excited whenever I get a perfect parry.
I'm more excited for perfect parries than fucking Park live actress.
It's just like, yeah.
Let's fucking go.
It's because I suck at blocking in this game, so I'm like, yeah. Oh, hello, horse. Come here. It sucks knowing this horse is about to get deadified at some point in the game.
Don't remind me.
I had to live through it twice. Once for my own horse, and then once watching Corpse Horse die. I gotta do it again.
Don't make me leave her. She's amazing.
What did I get this time? Supplies. Oh, I got something else. What did I get? More supplies. Yay. I don't want supplies, I want new face mask again. Well, can I upgrade my armor? Oh, I can't.
So majority of my teammates have had bad backgrounds. My character was abandoned by their parents after he's tried to save a woman who's getting assaulted, and he got sued by the guy he accidentally injured because the guy let himself get injured because he was drunk, and he sued a 14-year-old, and now I have a criminal record. My friend Ryuji, his dad was a drunk that would always beat him and his mother, and whenever people would mention that, he'd get pissed. And he'd want to beat the shit out of them. And when the dick teacher Kamoshida was there and he tried to use it against them, he lost it, tried to fight Kamoshida, lost, got his leg broken by a fucking teacher, and then ruined the track team, making it get disbanded.
Well, so what did he lose?
His dad was a drunk and would beat him and his mom and then died. And then
he's like, well, I beat you guys enough, time to hit the dead.
He died from an overdose.
Serves him right.
And then, he was at the school, and he was dealing with people making fun of him for it, and saying, like father, like son. And then he'd want to beat them up, and then when a teacher that was really annoying did it, he tried to fight him, and then he lost, and then the teacher broke his leg so he could never run again. Which
just
he can still
casually broke his leg.
Yeah, the dude was a freaking Olympic medal winner, and then he got the track team disbanded, so everyone hated him. Then we have Anne, who's a girl who's a foreigner from Finland, whose parents are clothes designers. So she's always alone, sees them once a year, and everyone saw her as just the pretty bitch that had the teacher freaking bowing at her whim, and she was she was treated like a school slut.
Huh.
And then we have Yusuke, who his mother died when he was 3 from a seizure, but she could have lived. However, her teacher was a physically abusive, and he would plagiarize the work of his students. So when he saw that her amazing painting she made of her and her son, he saw her having a seizure, and it's like, if I let her die, I could take this painting and take credit for it, because the kid's not gonna know. So he did. And then the kid was always treated as an outcast.
Whack.
And basically, what I'm saying is, every single one of my characters has a shitty background.
Yes, seems about right.
Sumi, she just seems like the perfect girl. She has good grades. She's very nice, and It's just, she seems like an angel. But everyone hates her for it. They hate her because she's so smart. They hate her because the school gives her special treatment because she's so smart. They hate her because they see my character as her boyfriend because I walked her to the station with an umbrella when she didn't have one.
The invaders took our house.
They just hate her because she's better than them. And that makes her feel upset.
I'm no warrior.
So she feels like she shouldn't be alive because other people hate her because she's better than them. Like, dang, bro. How is this anime game with thick ass and titties giving me better characters than most modern television, which is just gay, gay, gay?
Modern television be like, you're straight, get out.
He's gay.
Oh, your favorite character? Guess what he gay now?
Yeah, he sucks 7 dicks at once. He takes 12
Hi-ya.
at once.
Critical strike, I forgot I have that ability. I just jumped off my horse and body slammed this man. Because Samurai do that now. What am I attacking right now? I'm pressing square and my character's like, let me just go attack the air. That air seemed pretty aggressive, not gonna lie. You fool. Where is... Oh.
I hate that I'm growing a beard if I have to shave like every 2 seconds. It's highly annoying.
In the game? Or in real life?
No, in real life.
Oh no.
Like on my chin, I'm not having any hair. But then like on my neck and on the side of my face. And like my sideburns go into it like Mr. Smithers.
Huh.
You can't really tell because I always shave it so much. Like you can tell my sideburns are really long, but like my facial hair you can't tell unless they're like up close. But it feels so annoying.
Huh.
Laundry, still damp.
Mr. Smith was like royally pissed me off one day.
Why? Essays?
No. Because we were like, it was like a test that wasn't graded. It was just kind of like, just to see like, how much you remembered from this one topic. Even though it had been like a week since we had like done anything with it. And it was after the 4-day weekend. And I was like really tired on that Monday. So we're like, I pretty much was like, it was a battle keeping my eyes open that period.
Hold up, I'm going to read you what I just read. I found you some great intel. This time it's bullying by a Kosai student they call the Queen. She's been ordering around a male student who goes by the name M, kinda like the M and S&M.
Huh. Why?
I say, that's horrible. He says, it makes you want to cry, doesn't it? Anyway, here are the details. The girl acting like a queen is Hikari Shimazu. I wonder if it's more likely that a girl will turn out like that if she has an S as an initial. Well, I already posted the warning, so you should take it on when you have the time. Hopefully you don't end up as an M. You know, S and M. And then the cat says, what did he mean by S and M? Are those shirt sizes right? Is it the size of clothes? Sex.
No.
I don't need sleep, I need answers.
Yeah, and so like I did really bad on like the test that wasn't graded, and then he like walked up to me one day and he's like, "Did you purposely fail the test so you could sleep?" And I'm like, "If you don't shut your candy corn looking self up."
Why didn't you save
If you don't, you should have said, if you don't shut that mutton chop having head ass up right now.
Coward.
I was like, "How dare you accuse me of literally failing something just to sleep for like an extra like 30 minutes?" How dare you?
Their deaths be in vain. Resist the invaders.
Yes.
Help those in need.
Take the next medicine.
Medical.
Actually,
The new medical.
I can take the next medicine, or I can do the 50 million quests I have.
Or I can do all of the quest.
I have to hunt for 4 people.
No.
team looks like?
Heh.
We have Panther, the extremely powerful fire magic user. We have
Panther.
Joker, the jack of all trades. We have Skull, the best physical attacker. We have Mona, the best healer. And now we have Fox. He's a bit of a status attacker, where like he has status effects like buffing your stats, but he also has lots of physical attacks too.
There's a poet in Yoshi Springs. Said he once wrote with your uncle. I'm sure he has much to share.
I'll be sure to
I'll
check
do
on
that later, random human being.
Why should I put something?
E.
On rainy days, the dungeon's more difficult.
Oh no. Pain noises.
Sorry, just cooling. I might actually find enemies in it.
My lord, would that be the blade of Clan Sakai?
No.
Grab your phone, look up the Mementos meme.
sorts.
Mementos?
Persona 5. Mementos from Persona 5. Look up the theme.
But I never
I think I've heard that
dreamed I'd see
before.
it in person.
It's been some time since I traveled around this land.
I would be honored to see your blade in action.
I typed in videos, not websites, you dumb. Well, time to go to YouTube instead of Google, because, yeah.
Yeah, it's literally the same few notes forever.
Is there a difference between Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal?
Persona 5 Royal has all the DLC and added extra stuff,
Oh, okay.
so it's better to get that one.
Wow. Let's go.
That is the song I heard for 7 hours straight.
Why?
Grinding.
No.
A persona I
Sakai
can get
steel
that's
is a
literally
truly
Satan,
fine blade. Wielded
but
by
I have to
an even
combine
finer
an
swordsman.
angel and a succubus
But
to get
training
it.
with
I need to be a
bamboo
certain
only makes you
level, and
stronger.
I'm still not
Ah,
that
yeah.
level.
Strength for what lies ahead.
There are bamboo stands throughout the island. They will help sharpen your skills on the journey. Farewell, my lord.
Come along, horse. I rode up to this guy and the first thing he says is, that guy killed innocent people, but... Yeah, he slaughtered innocent people, but...
Come on, give me Ryuji. I don't need Mona. Goodbye, Morgana.
I don't need the other one.
Jose in the Mementos place. He's
Small
like,
children.
give me flowers. I give you stuff.
Flower.
Yeah, it's like, what do you mean flowers? And then you see flowers appear. He's like, by the way, if you leave, you lose all of them. Oh, did
Oh.
I mention how in Mementos, if you stay in one area for too long, the fucking creeper shows up and kills you?
He just shows up, he's like, dead. You are
On
now
rainy
unalive.
days, Fights are harder. Doubt.
Doubt.
Oh wow, level 10. Cool. How about my level 20 fire move?
Fire.
Oh, one with the attack.
Sakai.
Not much longer, and it's gonna attack every bit.
Sukai. Sugamai.
Any news of Tomoe?
So all my characters,
Others have
right?
been shot dead on
Oh,
the roads
fuck.
in and out of Yoshi Springs. People are afraid to leave or deliver supplies.
You think that's her doing?
A few archers at strategic
All my
points
characters, right?
can isolate a
So
whole town.
in the
Attacked
cognitive
the
world,
Clan Nagao's archery master.
if an enemy say an enemy sees you holding a gun,
Too good.
and it's just one of those water pistols, they see it as a water pistol, so they see it as doing like nothing to them. But if you're holding like a Nerf gun spray painted to look like a real gun, and it looks like a real gun, they're like, oh shit, they have a real gun. So when you pull the trigger, you're firing real bullets. You can't reload them, but every time you get into another fight, you have all your bullets back. Joker
Knockout
has a
Keanu
pistol.
Reeves has a video said, I killed an entire video game franchise and I'm not sorry. I am very confused.
How do you propose
So
we find
Joker
these
has a
archers?
pistol, Ryuji has a shotgun, Morgana has a slingshot, and the sexy cat lady outfit has a fucking SMG.
We want
Doesn't
to control
Joker have a
Woods
grappling,
in
like a
and out
grappling
of
hook?
Yoshi Springs.
Yes.
Where do we put
Yes.
Archers?
It's used only in certain parts. You like get to like grapple onto stuff to get to that place you can't.
It would be smart to control the main entrance into town.
Isn't his
The
persona...
fucking art boy that is very like
Archers there would be wasted.
he's very like to himself. He likes to stay alone. Yeah, the art boy,
That path
Yeah.
behind the inn.
he has a fucking assault rifle.
Cover local lines of sight.
Why the fuck are you carrying a model assault rifle with you to school? It's not a real
that's
one.
just-
It
that's
doesn't
just
fire real
American.
bullets.
A handful of men could shut down the road to the coast.
Yes.
In America, we have we have students coming to schools with freaking guns. In
I would
Japan,
want
they
someone
have
looking over
teachers
the bridge into town.
basically raping
So would
students
I.
in the middle of the walkway and people being okay with it.
Not in America, we just bring full-blown, like, miniguns to school.
The road south runs along a high ridge. Perfect place to rain down arrows.
Tomoe would agree.
Wow.
There's hope for you.
Island that's
Let's go hunting.
my favorite.
Time to go hunting.
Mementos theme music, but I can't.
But why?
What else did you teach Tomoe?
I held back nothing.
Including why you left Clan Nagao?
That's no secret.
Level 2, level 4, level 2.
Ah, yes.
How
But you
did I
continue
not
to
kill them
teach.
with her? Is she that awful?
What changed your mind?
The bow is my life. Putting it down felt like death.
Yeah, I guess he does.
So I chose to live.
Anyways,
But do you regret giving up a warrior's life?
Interesting.
Mastery of the bow.
I
is
just did
mastery of
611
That is
damage.
the only
Oh.
victory. Good. Within close. Eyes open.
Boy, what the hell?
Bro, when I'm confused and I've been playing this game for literally 26 hours, you know that some shit's gonna happen.
Some stuff be happening. I used the striker, it was pretty fun instrument.
I mean, yeah, not in
Come here
multiplayer,
and
it's
fight.
too hot.
It's not terrible.
Okay, where do I do
I am slow. I was doing a standoff and the guy barely moved and I'm like, yeah, he's attacking. Let me just let go of the triangle button. And then I'd lost all my health.
Okay.
'Are you kidding me? No.
Tomoe wasn't here.
You whole bad brother makes this place fun. No life here.
What?
I'm used Joker's final for my enemies.
All those innocent dead. Tomoe
Your
has
spine
thrown
is
everything away.
removed.
Betrayed our people.
She is a
You
traitor
know how a
because the
Joker's
Mongols
final
offer
smash
power,
and smash
wealth,
ultimate, it just
status.
straight up ends the match.
Things denied her by birth.
Tomoe knew she was born to a lower station than she deserved.
Yeah.
Now you're being too kind.
Yeah, they got it from this game, where
Oh.
it's called the finishing
I understand
move,
how they think.
where you
People
use
who
it
sow
on every
chaos
single
must be
enemy,
punished.
and it shows different custom schemes. I just think that could use one.
Sora, it is time to go. Oh my god, my horse is getting yeeted.
I started playing this game. The average level of people was level 11.
Huh.
I was level 4.
So I was level 4.
Remember those nice, getting items that give me like 30% of my HP?
30%, fine.
One more more snake nest.
Yes,
How did Tomoe become your
I'm scared
student?
to stay here long and grind here.
Dead.
Like, oh,
You
wanna
didn't turn her
grind?
away.
No. How about I'm level 99, I deal 62,000 damage per hit, which is like 12 times the amount of HP you will ever have.
She must have had training.
You will ever commit.
I'm surprised I haven't run into Jose yet.
Them dang Mongols, them son of bitches. The thing cool about the bow in this game, you can get a perk to where you can slow down time when you like aim. You fool.
I like how the game just straight up gives you a button where like you hold the button down and it will reveal literally every hidden wall ever made in existence.
Every hidden wall ever. Bro, can my character turn around, please? The double perfect parry on the arrows.
Oh, there's a shadow chasing me.
The shadows.
Okay, I think there should be someone here.
The shadows approach with large amounts of anger. Oh, let me get water stance going. Whoa, get out of here. Ow.
Tanjiro, Demon Slayer.
Sensei
motherfucker.
Ishikawa. You know the name Ishikawa? I
I'm
do.
so strong.
I have
The
message.
enemies
Speak.
run away from
Sensei.
me now.
All of Hiyoshi Springs will beg for mercy.
That's how you know you're too strong for where you're at. When enemies are like, please, I have a family, I beg you. That's when you're like, bro, maybe I should have dialed it back a bit.
Maybe I should dial back a little bit.
Hironori Nagao. When did I
This
fight
bro
in bandits?
literally said, you know, my eardrums are gonna pop.
To be a great archer.
Oh, what are you listening
Study
to
with
now?
you?
No.
Are you listening?
Tomoe is
That's
spreading
the
lies.
song that
There's a seed
plays
of truth.
when you
He
send the
wants us
calling
to
card
doubt
and you
each other.
infiltrate the palace.
We are all
to
that
get the
stands
treasure.
between Hiyoshi Springs and a blood.
Yes.
We stand together.
Oh, this is
Yid.
the old
We'll
bastard.
plan the town's defense at my dojo. Meet me there and be ready to fight.
Seriously?
What?
Tiny plant man?
Tiny plant.
I know you're weak to fire. Give
Tiny
up.
plant man. Perks. Resistant to fire. Interesting.
No, he's weak to fire.
But what if he wasn't?
I had this element at my disposal.
Do you think he cares? He eats those.
Breakfast.
Breakfast.
Here's my boo-boo. Cute.
Cute.
Oh, he's actually almost killed one of my characters. That's not cash money of you.
It's our game review there, sir.
Of course it's the character's super effective on him, because why wouldn't it be?
Why would it not be?
Sexy angel lady, sexy cat lady, freaking skeleton man,
Nah.
she doesn't have any fire users.
No burn. Burn's scary.
Oh. I guess I'll just use Necromanta.
Interesting.
At least in this game, when your character is asleep, they heal HP and ESC.
Wacky.
In this game, there's certain attacks where you can sacrifice HP to do weapons stuff.
weapon things.
And hit up.
Climbing.
When she's knocked unconscious and asleep, she literally just has her ass hanging here.
Ah, yes.
With it.
Oh, yes, quality.
Hey, 700 XP. One person leveled up. Hog.
One person.
I got Labufu. I'm happy. Now I can attack everything with ice.
It's time for the icy.
Cool. I completed a request. Time to come back.
Sakai,
No. The way of Isabeau.
I can hear that
we
playing.
must deal with Tomoe's
No.
threat against Yoshi Springs before it's too late.
Good song.
I don't
No.
understand the fixation on the town.
I was born there. Destroying it proves our word to the Mongols. And humiliates me.
But the terrain works in our favor. 2 skilled archers can hold off hundreds.
Or we allow the Mongols to take it. Tomoe wins a victory and lets her guard down. Then we strike.
Sacrifice Hiyoshi Springs for Tomoe.
The sacrifice is worth it.
Tomoe would agree, Sensei.
Fine.
This sensei, like, kinda trash, not gonna lie.
She will attack from the north.
The
We should
sensei?
focus our efforts there.
Yeah, this looks like the bow guy.
Positions, place arrows.
Listen,
Oh, you're talking about this. Shit, I thought you were talking
Yeah.
about the guy. The guy episode 5, like, which one?
one death.
He pretty much is like, let's just like sacrifice this whole camp full of people so we can get this like one person.
You like this one.
Shing shing.
1, 2, 3, 6, 7. I like the dots. Now I'm in area 6.
Sensei, you good over here?
You good,
This man's getting slapped by one dude. Master Archer over here.
Tomoe's new friends would visit.
Getting his
Master
cleats.
Archer.
The point was to kill us. She would have sent more men.
Or their point was not to kill, but to delay.
Hiyoshi
Have you ever
Springs.
seen a
The attack
man
is
get
starting.
his cleats chapped?
What?
You heard me.
No.
This way.
You wish you did.
No.
I'm probably sleeping until like 11.
Promise me, you'll keep hunting Tomoe.
Maybe that's me like every day.
I promise, Sensei.
I wish that was me every day.
Your death will destroy
Like
my
the problem is I don't want to get up at 12 every day. I actually want to like wake up.
Where will Tomoe
But like that's
strike?
difficult.
In the back town, near the waterfalls,
literally the
the most
spirit that I
vulnerable
have.
point.
If we get there before the Mongols, we can prepare a defense. But it won't be easy.
It never is.
You don't see a weakness. Let me switch to that persona. If I switch to it, I mean look at my stats.
Let me switch to my Arsene.
I'm weak to. Oh, I accidentally got rid of Arsene.
Mm.
I didn't realize what I was doing, and I got rid of him for something really trash. Like big sad about it too, because I didn't have any curse users.
Just like E.
I'm weak to lightning
You two,
with
come here.
Nekomata. Oh, what am I fighting? A Nekomata. What did I put on my Nekomata? Fucking lightning.
Lightning.
For Hiyoshi Springs.
Gather everyone at the inn and stay out of sight. We will deal with them.
Yes, my lord.
I love how every character, like every NPC in this game is just called peasant.
Every single
Good
character
sidelines
in
over
this
here.
game makes the same
Mongols
quote.
won't be able to flank us.
I am thou and thou art I.
No.
We don't have much time. What can we use to our advantage?
Let's just able to beat this chick without getting hit.
Yes.
Not many options.
We'll exploit the ones we have. Those barrels might do some damage.
What?
Hornet's nests.
Excellent distraction.
Like, please stop
Dry
it.
grass.
If I'm gone, there
Where
won't
the
be
Mongols
anyone
in.
to protect the
We'll make sure
snowballs.
you have flaming arrows.
These are
Take these flaming arrows.
Maybe we should
And
try
try not to
talking.
burn yourself,
Okay,
or me.
know about her.
Or me.
And don't get in my way, Sensei.
Get ready. Mongols will be here soon.
By choosing correct answers, you will be able to change the target start.
You're getting closer.
Good. Let's demonstrate the way of the bow for them.
Half attack. Calm down.
They're coming downhill.
Hey, calm down.
One arrow, one death, Sensei.
Why can't I hold a maximum of 4 flaming arrows? Did I just miss? Oh no, I did miss.
Not that.
Ow.
For more.
So are they. Coming down the main road.
I've got them.
What should I say? Should I say the cats want to go home or your cat is dead?
Your cat's dead.
Wow, that was the right option.
Oh lord, he dead. I'm actually pretty good with the bow in this game. I'm like clapping people.
Hey, I put up my weapon mana.
Dang, the bow's just like the sniper's constant hit markers.
I thought this was an old lady, not a little girl.
Nope, I'm not letting you breathe. I'm not letting you live. Come back here. I missed all my shot. Nah. Charge time. Who said I needed to snipe him? I have a sword.
No sign of Tomoe.
That was amazing.
More on the way.
Help them block.
Eric, I blocked an arrow and then immediately after blocking the arrow, I got a perfect parry.
Chop his head off.
Head removal program. Bro, why do I hate spearmen in this game?
I can make this scene if I want to. I don't know what the weakness is. I'm gonna attack him. Being my slave is what makes him happy. That's
What?
It's what the stuff. What about the start of any fight with anything I've never used before? At the start of any fight with anything I've never fought before, I fight literally every match. Oh, he's weak to 5.
For now.
Whack.
Also, in this game, if Joker dies, everyone dies.
Everybody is now not living. Hello there. Can I speak with you? No. Had to go behind him.
There she is.
Oh, Joker's almost dead. That's not good.
That's Tomoe?
Burning the Nagao banner.
We can catch her.
She'll be long gone by the time we get there.
And I won now.
And we won.
Just kill her.
She's a coward.
No,
Stop making him your slave.
she's mocking me. She knows the last student I trained before her was
And I won.
Shironori Nagao.
You said he wasn't your
Hey,
student.
please roll leveled up.
Which is it?
I got Natasha.
Man's.
Diorama.
I was
Neo.
young, prideful, callous.
I got Akila.
Shironori learned from my example. He led a rebellion